Hey, welcome back to my channel, and today is gonna be a different review. It's gonna be a Lego Ninjago review of this anniversary. Well, it's literally right there, Ninja character display. This is for the anniversary of Ninjago. So yeah, you can see right there has some teapot and stuff like that, and here's all of the Ninjagos, and then a collectible, collect all 7. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, but yeah, you know, this is how the box is. I already built it, so yeah, no building tutorial on how to do this because I am not that good at building in front of the camera. But yeah, here you go. Yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, 14 plus, because this is basically like a collector's item, you know. It's not actually for playing and stuff. And in the instructions, that I don't have them right now, there's basically saying that, you know, how the old figures were, and then these new figures is an upgrade. But yeah, let's take a look at the actual build, which is right here. And yeah, this is actually a pretty cool build. It wasn't that difficult. But yeah, let's see the details. So like a staircase right here to the doors. And then this is a thing based on the training place where Kai was training in the first season, I think, if I'm right. Hooray for me. If I'm not right, comment down below. But yeah, you know, actually pretty cool detail down here. So yeah, and then all these little flowers here, then the bonsai tree right there with some flight pieces right here and up there. So yeah, and then this thing that's really fragile, well, not fragile, but really easy to knock out of place because it just taps in right there. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but yeah, I guess that's fine. But yeah, you know, it has the gong right there. You know, all this actually pretty cool. And then on the back, it has this fire effects right here. You know, some anti-studs back here, but that's fine. So yeah, and then the back right here has the story map thingamajiggy that is in the first season, explaining that yeah, this is Lord Garmadon, and then Wu, Master Wu, I think that's his name. Yeah, they were brothers, then he got vanished into the underworld and blah blah blah. Yeah, and then his teapot and this tea there. And yeah, you know, actually not that bad of a build. But yeah, it doesn't have a lot of play features like other Lego sets, but it's mainly because it just put it there, put the figures in some poses and just leave it there. But you know, I guess there is some play features, like for example, the doors can open and close. So yeah, and then how I already showed the back here, you know, figures can sit in there. Well, actually how the box shows, you know, figures can just be chilling there, drinking some tea. And yeah, now talking about the figures, well, the minifigures, put that back there so we can talk about the figures. Well, actually let's talk about the size of this, like for your collection. So here's my ruler. So from the base to the top of this horn thing is about 7.5 inches tall, something like that. Yeah, 7.5 inches tall. And then in the base is yeah, 5.25 inches long, which is not that bad. And then the width is about 3 inches long. So yeah, not a big display stand, but you know, not bad. And then we have this other stand for the exclusive to this set figure. Now this one that I did some research is actually Jay's mom. Yeah, she's the master of electricity, which is, they say right here, yeah, master of lightning. Yeah, because she's the mom of Jay. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, here's her stand. It says Ninjago 15th anniversary, basically. And yeah, and this doesn't really tab into this because it does have some bar connections there and then bar holes right there, but it doesn't connect because if you connect it, it's gonna be facing backwards. But there's a custom thing that I did. You can just open that up and here's the pieces, just swap them. This is what how I actually have them in my collection, you know. And then this is just gonna go and tab in again, and there you go. Now it's in this side, so you can actually plug it in right here and it's gonna be like that. So let's take a look at the actual figures. First, I'm gonna take a look at Jay's mom. You know, actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. You know, with all that electricity that's painted on this metallic color. That's pretty cool. And then that symbol, blonde hair, you know, and that smirk on her face. So yeah, come on, focus. So yeah, pretty cool printing, look. Come on, focus. Okay, there you go, some cool printing on the legs. On the back of the torso. You know, pretty cool, not gonna lie. And yeah, does not have double printing on the back of the head, which is fine, I guess. Then accessory for her is just this lining piece, which is not that bad. You know, just clips onto her hand, and there you go. Posability, it's a Lego figure, so rotation not really because of the hairpiece. The arms can go forward that far, back that far, now in and out. The hands can rotate. No torso articulation because, yeah, legs can kick forward and backwards. No splits, no nothing like that, and there you go. And then this has two studs there for her feet. And there you go. The collectible figure in her stand. So there you go. Now let's take a look at the figures in the same order that it's in the box. So the last one is gonna be the Master Wu. So first, Cole, which he is actually pretty cool, not gonna lie. Oops. Come on, focus. Okay, there you go. And let's take a look at the staff first. And yeah, this is actually super cool, but obviously not 100% accurate to the to the show. But you know, it's pretty good. You know, the molded dragon head right there. So yeah, I know it's not called the staff, but I do not remember what it's called. But yeah, whatever. Then the actual figure, I think the original figure had these gray, but the right here it's not gray. They're gold, and then gold right here. So yeah, you know, actually pretty cool. The details on this suit is actually not that bad. You know, it has some printing down there too on the toes. You know, so yeah. Then let's take this off so we can, nope, not the legs. Come on. On the back of the torso. Come on, focus. There you go. So that's pretty cool. And yeah. The head does have dual printing on the back and the front. So we are gonna have the angry face, because why not? Come on. I have no idea why my camera does not want to focus today, but yeah, here's the angry. And then the other side is more happy. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So there you go, Cole. Let me put his staff thing on his hand. So there you go. Let's take a look at Jay with the lightning nunchucks. So yeah, and the original, I think this is supposed to be silver like the rest of his arm, but whatever. Now it looks better, you know. And this was also gray right here, but it's fine. Taking a look at the nunchucks, it's basically the same dragon head piece like Cole's weapon, but on chains. So yeah, and you can just, you know, use it as a little nunchuck. So yeah, there you go. And then on Jay, actually pretty cool, has the same printing on the toes. And yeah, you know, actually pretty cool. Then same, take a look at the back of the printing. So yeah, each one has their own symbol. So yeah, there you go. And Jay also has dual printing, I believe. So right now it has the angry face and then the happy face. So yeah. Now let's take a look at Nia, which is gonna be, these are all ninjas, but Nia is a samurai. And the box calls her Samurai H, I think. Yeah, H. And she looks awesome. Just look at that helmet. Look at that. And with the one shoulder pad, it's asymmetrical. And yes, you can put the swords on her sheaths back here. Both of them, but there you go. Super cool. I love it, how she looks. And actually something cool and something weird about this character is that, okay, her brother is the fire ninja, Kai, but she has water powers. So if he turns evil, she can beat him, I guess, I don't know, but they're brothers. Sure, I guess. But yeah, you know, pretty cool. Let me take off the helmet. And I think she does have dual printing. So the angry face and yeah, and the more happy face. So yeah, you know, here's a closer look at the suit. And take a look at the back of the suit. So yeah, here's her symbol. So yeah, it's like a fish, I think. What is that? I have no idea what is that, honestly. But yeah, there you go. So yeah, there's a lot of figures, minifigures in this set, which is pretty cool actually. I do not mind, you know. And yeah, this can articulate. So yeah, that's actually amazing, pretty cool. This can move also, why not? So yeah, there you go. And now let's take a look at Jay. So yeah, here's Jay. And the sword is basically just the sword with the dragon head right there. This is actually accurate, I think. But yeah, there you go. Here's a closer look at the sword. You know, so yeah, there you go. And then Kai right here. Pretty cool, you know, the suit is actually not that bad. If my camera can focus on it. Come on, there you go. But yeah, there you go. And then, yeah. So let's take a look at the back of the suit. There's his symbol. It's like a lion, I think. So that's pretty cool. And I believe he does have also dual molding on the heads. At the head. So we have the more angry face with a band-aid. Okay. And then a more happy face with the band-aid on. Hey, why not? Come on, focus. So there you go. Now we have Lloyd, or how in the movie of Ninjago, Lord Garmadon is his dad, and his actual name is Lloyd. So yeah, there you go. And his only weapon is this sword with a chain. So I guess, sure, yeah. But here's the actual figure. Oh, pretty cool. Has the same detail right here. So yeah, and then let's take a look at the back of the figure. And yeah, that's like more like a snake. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And let's see, does he also have a happy and angry face? Let's see, so angry. Yes, he does. Hey, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, he's the only one that actually has color in eyes. He has green eyes. And colored in eyebrows. He has like a brownish color on the eyebrows, but the rest of them don't, which is actually pretty weird. But yeah, let's put his sword back on. Like that. And then the last two figures, which are Sane, you know, has ice powers, you know, and has these shurikens, or yeah, shurikens of ice. And yeah, they're pretty small. So yeah, there you go. And then they just clip on to his hand. So yeah, and let's take a look at the actual figure. Come on, focus. Why are you not focusing on the figure? There you go. But yeah, actually pretty cool. And then on the back, yeah, let's take all of this off. Come on, not the feet, not the legs. So here's the back of the figure. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. Now let's put him back together like that, and let's take a look at his head. So there you go, and he actually has a happy face, well, a neutral happy-ish face. This is the only one that actually has a plot twist. he is an actual robot. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Spoilers alert to the ones that haven't catch up on Ninjago. Sane is an actual robot, but it's kind of weird because he has Ninjago powers of ice, but he's a robot. I don't know, but yeah, he's a robot. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then lastly but not leastly, here is Master Wu, and he looks awesome. Here's the only one that has these detail colored instead of just black. But you know, this is an actual staff, like a walking stick thing. But yeah, and here's the base figure. So yeah, pretty cool. In the back. And yeah, and then he has this little hat right here. So yeah, pretty cool hat. And then he does not have printing on the back of the head because doesn't have anything to cover with, not a mask, not a a hair, nothing. So yeah, he doesn't have that. Come on, why are you not focusing? Sheesh. But yeah, okay, and I don't know if anyone has seen this, but yeah, well, here's how the outfit looks without the beard. And yeah, and then if anyone was wondering what's behind the beard, I have always wondered that. Here it is. That looks weird. So he wears a fake beard or what? Because he actually has an actual beard. Wow. What? But yeah, there you go. That's crazy. He has a fake beard. He has a fake beard. But yeah, that's basically it for this review. What? ¿Por qué me estás dando problemas? Whoa. But yeah, that's basically it for this video review. So I'm just gonna put them in the stands, like in the box for the closing. And yeah, I'm gonna be right back. So yeah, here's the final result, and I tried to do it like in the front of the image, but then I saw that in the back is like a more realistic version of that, because right here they have Lloyd on this side, but on the actual model it does not have that. So on the back it's just there. And yeah, you know, on this side Jay has the nunchucks on this hand, but then on this side this has it on this side, on this other arm. But realistically that's gonna bump into that piece. So yeah, and then this guy, yeah, he's facing this way, because if you try to do it like this, it's gonna bump into a little flower, that little blue flower right there on his foot. So yeah, it's not gonna work, but here you go. Okay, and then yeah, just push that into place. There you go. Well yeah, that's basically it for this video review. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below if you have found this set for collectors. And yeah, if you liked it, leave a like and share with all your friends. And yeah, that's basically it. So this is me saying goodbye, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.